Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in this reading where I'm going to be using the Light Seers deck and the Lover's Oracle deck. So remember to take what resonates from the reading and to leave behind whatever you feel does not. So let's find out what messages come through with the cards for today's reading. So the first card we have is the High Priestess. Next we have the Emperor in the reverse. And finally we have the Hanged Man. With the Hanged Man you could be dealing with a Pisces. And with the Emperor you could be dealing with an Aries. And with the High Priestess you could be dealing with a Taurus. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, I can see that perhaps you may be coming into what is perhaps a good time when it comes to perhaps your work life or achieving a goal that is very important to you. It seems to be that you may be in a position where you're able to gain a lot of independence and a lot of stability as far as what you are able to gain from perhaps your work life and your more material and practical side of life. So with this card, this also shows an ability to gain some independence, and you could also be gaining some rewards for perhaps anything that you have been working on. You may be getting recognized at this time for your work ethic, and also I'm seeing that perhaps this is a great time for you to invest into your career and your more professional side, because it looks like you have all of the resources that you need with this card. And this card also shows that you are in a position where it is a favorable time for any career pursuits. I'm seeing that you could be very lucky, and you could also be getting a lot of recognition, a lot of rewards for any work that you are putting out there, and even for any goals that you are trying to pursue. So with this card, I'm getting that perhaps this may be a very favorable time professionally. So with this so this could be your energy. It could also be this other person's energy, but also the Nine of Pentacles shows a lot of abundance. So it could be that this connection is one that works. It's one that brings in a lot of abundance as well. So I'm seeing that with the High Priestess, perhaps this may be a very deep kind of a connection. It may be one whereby you and this other person really do match each other. But with the High Priestess, I'm seeing that perhaps there's some information that's being kept from you. This card shows a lot of secrets, or a very secretive nature. And it could be perhaps the other person's connection may be keeping some information for you for the reason that they may be trying to protect you, or perhaps they feel as though this is not the right time to be able to reveal certain information. But the High Priestess shows some kind of secrecy, some confidentiality when it comes to perhaps an element of this connection. So with the Emperor card showing up in the reverse, I'm seeing that you are not falling for that the secrecy. This shows you being able to take back your power, take back control in the situation, and perhaps you may be finding out information as far as the secrets of this other person as well. I'm seeing that perhaps you may be onto this other person, or this other person may be experiencing what feels like perhaps they are revealing some information to you, and it is putting you in a position where you are able to take more control as far as your position in this connection. So you are able to make a more informed decision. You are able to perhaps get to take back the control, get back into the driver's seat. I'm seeing you being very empowered in this connection. It looks like you are not allowing anything to get to you. Anything that is not, any energy that is not aligned is not holding you back. And with the Hanged Man, this card is showing also there's some information that is being concealed, some kind of secrecy. The Hanged Man also shows that too. So with the Hanged Man, this shows that this person maybe has the intention of being able to perhaps keep things from you in what they believe is going to protect you. That may be their intention. But I'm getting that this is not a secret that is kept very long. It looks like it is one that is coming to the light very soon. And I'm seeing that it may have an influence on this connection as well. So I'm going to pull out a card for this connection from the Lovers Oracle deck. So I'm going to pull out a card for you in this connection, this other person, and the overall connection. So this person may even be intimidated by you. They may be perhaps looking at your success at this time, and it is causing perhaps feelings that are feelings of jealousy and feelings that they deem as unpleasant or inappropriate to feel for somebody that you love. And perhaps that is why they are keeping it to themselves. So I'm going to pull out a card for you in this connection. And this is the card that came out. It says freedom. It says there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So I'm getting this other person in this connection, or perhaps this influence that is trying to stop you, is trying to kind of bring you down to perhaps their level, is not having an impact on you. It is not, you're not giving into the pressure. With this card, it is all about perhaps the path is clear right now. And I'm really getting this is a good time for you professionally and in terms of your career, and perhaps in terms of being able to achieve some kind of a goal. This card shows that all of the doors may be opening at this time. It seems to be that this may be the best time. It seems to be that opportunities are lining up and the path is clearing for you to be able to perhaps find a way to achieve a goal. Even with this connection, this is also about perhaps you being able to gain your freedom and your independence in a connection and still making it work. So with this card, you really don't have to give up your freedom or play small, is what I'm getting. I'm going to pull out a card for this other person. So this is the card that came out, and it says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, so with this card, I'm getting that perhaps this person may be projecting some part of themselves that they wish that they could attain onto you. And it may be causing a feeling of insecurity for themselves, or a feeling as though they are powerless as far as perhaps how they show up in this connection. I'm seeing that this person may be, they're projecting a lot of those insecurities onto you as far as this connection. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for the overall connection. So this is the card that came out. It says, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Okay, so there's a lot of secrecy, a lot of perhaps keeping things to yourself in this connection. And that could be perhaps because this person may feel guilty about the way that they feel in this connection. I'm getting that this person really does have a lot of perhaps guilt as far as the way they are feeling at this time. And I'm getting perhaps this person may be going through what feels like a lot of insecurity, and they are having a hard time with being able to manage that. And that is why it may be that they are harboring some feelings that perhaps they wish they didn't for you. But with the Hangman, I'm getting this person perhaps wants you to be able to make a sacrifice, but I'm getting that you don't need to play small or to downsize yourself in order to make somebody else comfortable during this period with the Freedom card. So I'm getting that this connection may be going through what is almost kind of a power struggle at this time, and I'm getting that it is an issue of being able to face self. So with the High Priestess, this is a card all about being able to connect more with your higher self. It's a very personal kind of a card. It is all about being able to connect with your intuition. So I'm seeing that perhaps what remedies the situation, the feelings that may be causing a little bit of a disconnect, is something that is personal. This other person needs to be able to face those feelings within themselves, and that is how I'm getting they can heal and show up better in this connection, especially in order to be supportive for you at a time like this, because I see that perhaps you may be experiencing a lot of well-deserved prosperity and recognition and even positive feedback in an area of your life right now. And I'm seeing this person may be needing to play a little bit of some catch up in order to get to the same level that you are at in terms of themselves, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. Because with the Emperor card showing in the reverse, it looks like this person may want to make you smaller. They may want to oppress you as far as yourself showing up in perhaps another area of your life. They seem to be in a position where they could even be starting to compete with you, and it may be coming from a place of insecurity. They want you to make a sacrifice. They want you to be able to prioritize them more so than perhaps what is working right now or this other area of your life. Okay, so that is the message I am getting with this reading, Sagittarius. So I hope you have a wonderful day today, and I will speak to you in tomorrow's reading. Bye, Sagittarius.